Hi everybody, Brittany Kinsmo with Coldwell Banker, Howard Perry in Walston. I'm at the beautiful law offices of Scott Beasley with none other than Scott Beasley himself. You guys, we at HPW work with a lot of different people. There are a lot of different avenues and options to go through, but with Howard Perry in Walston, one thing we do is we vet and we interview and we look at the process of a lot of the businesses that we partner with, and Scott and his firm are actually part of our HPW closing experience. And what that means is they can guarantee a professional closing, that everything is handled correctly, everything is protected, the form, like everything is there. We have vetted them, they're good to go. So I wanted to take a moment and thank Scott for his time today, but really he is here to kind of help educate you as the buyer and the seller with things that can help you through this process. So Scott, tell me, first of all, thank you again. I really do appreciate you taking
Thanks
the
for
time.
having me.
Sure thing. Tell me why, as a consumer, as a buyer or a seller, why do I need a closing attorney?
So, good question, Brittany.
Okay.
As a closing attorney, what we do is provide a title search and title examination of the property you're going to purchase.
Okay.
Meaning we're going to go back through the records, look for any problems, potential pitfalls.
Make sure it's mine.
That's exactly right. But more importantly, in North Carolina, you have to have a licensed North Carolina attorney to provide a title opinion to get title insurance. And if you're getting a loan through a bank or a lender, they're going to require title insurance for themselves, for the lender, a loan policy.
To protect their money, right?
To protect them and protect their security interest, your home, and to get a owner's title insurance policy as well. So for the client themselves, they're having a policy.
Okay.
And so, as the North Carolina licensed attorney, we provide the title search examination to get this information to the title company to get that insurance policy. The other reasons, just as important to have an attorney, is to interpret your legal documents, your contract.
Because you don't want me doing that for you.
Although you are very helpful and you put together, but there can be problems or negotiation issues between you and the seller that need to be interpreted or explained, or found solutions to. And so as the attorney, we can help you with that process.
Because y'all, this is probably the biggest purchase you'll ever make. So you want to make sure it is interpreted and it is ironclad.
Right.
So
and a lot of times we're the first attorney you ever hire in your life, unless you've had criminal problems or other problems, but buying a house.
Eating tickets.
But as your attorney, we can help you interpret those documents, provide solutions and legal guidance. And also, as your attorney, I represent you, the buyer. I don't represent the seller, the list agent, any other parties, other than the fact that a limited representation of your lender in the cases of a loan to follow their closing instructions, make sure that their deed of trust or mortgage is in first lien position and to follow how they want the closing package signed. But mainly is to represent you, the buyer, through the closing process and know that what you are buying is protected, good, and I can answer questions for the seller. The seller, if need be, would have to advise or consult with another attorney.
Yeah. So y'all, he really is. He's here to protect you. He works for the buyer. He represents the buyer and making sure that everything moving forward with that transaction is going to move seamlessly. So wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate it.
Thank you.